guys, it's Greta here, ladies relationship coach, and today, my lovely ladies, I have a question which I'm going to read, and it's about how to get a guy who has a girlfriend. Okay, ladies, so the story is quite long, so if you want to pause this video and go grab yourself a drink, do it now. So let me start. Hello Greta, I have made a payment for 30 minutes consultation. Long story short, I took this step and thought I should ask you about my situation because it's driving me actually mad. So the issue with me is that I have this guy at work. I am 24, he is 26, and in a 5-year relationship. So when I entered the specific department and met him, we started having fun while he was the guy that taught me the work. The chemistry was instant and there was communication and fire and everything. So we got very close. We spent some lunchtime together with opening up and stuff. I was very playful, like I'm not taking him seriously because he is drop dead gorgeous, all muscles and so handsome. I was totally coming off as a no commitment player girl, even though we began having feelings for each other. That's what you think. Okay. Now, later on, I find out he has a girlfriend, which he tried to deny it, but didn't at the end. And after that, we kept having fun at workplace and ended up eating out 2 to 3 maybe times, and actually slept with him twice. So after she finds out he has a girlfriend, she still does that. Now, after like 2 months, I started having intense feelings and started wanting to end the whole game and actually see him more and stuff. Stop being his fun time at work, which of course distanced him. Actually, he kept being rude and offensive and teasing me the whole time, trying to come off as indifferent and make me jealous, and he kept receiving reactions from me. And one day I just flipped because his attitude had to do with work too. For example, he ignored me at work or was joking around even when I talked to him about work and had stuff to do. So I had a huge flip time, went crazy, sent him texts telling him to stop it, that he needs actually counseling and stuff, and blocked him. Now, after that, we stopped talking at all. We ignored each other, and when I tried to approach him, he told me he is disgusted by me, which broke my heart. I explained to him that what I did was to set boundaries, but he literally had the upper hand that time and blew me off for good. We spent some time without talking at all, even though we are on the same working team. After that, I calmed down. Things happened at work. We kind of start talking again about work. Now, since then, whenever we start talking a bit more or a bit friendlier, he lashes out like crazy. I'm acting like I don't give a damn, even though I have texted him at times without receiving any reply. I mean, after the blocking stuff from my side, he has never ever replied, not even once. Now I'm extremely calm. I have explained that I was in love, that it is gonna end, that we should talk normally at work since it's work, and stop acting out like crazy at me. I have been extremely helpful, sweet, ignorant, indifferent, cold, warm, everything I have tried. I had a period when he sent other to talk to me about work stuff. Okay, so there was a period where he was sending other people to talk to her about the work stuff. LOL. 3 days now is a bit calmer towards me. He speaks normally and quite kind and all. But 2 days in a row, he is being an ass again. Whenever I have to sit next to him, I will talk only about work, but he won't stop talking. Literally, he will start subtle toxic words it will get escalated so quickly, and soon he will say something way too harsh, like he wish I had a plane accident because I'm traveling to New York in November. That it will set me off, that I will go mad and ask him again to act normally. And of course, he's saying I'm always starting it and refuses to talk or tell me what's his issue with me or what kind of communication he desires at work so we can make this work. Yesterday was so intense. He wouldn't stop hating me. Really, he has said in the past that he hates me. That was back when we were dating and was kind of funny because we were both laughing, and yesterday we were laughing. He seems to be nuancing our connection the way we had it, but he won't admit a thing. He reassures me he hates me. He doesn't want anything from me, like I asked him, lol. I wouldn't even say a word. He was going crazy while showing me something about work. He even says he wants to slap me, and when I'm saying to confront me, he acts like he doesn't even care and won't even bother, and then he will keep provoking me. Now, what can I do to first find out what is going in his mind? I mean, I know he's selfish to death and overly proud and coward and everything. He always said to me, don't take it personally, but I wouldn't lift my finger for anyone, even if you were the most important thing in my life. Bullshit. I know he has issues, obviously, but I can't understand what he feels for me. Second, how can I make him, I don't know, get over all this hate he has for me and act normally at work every day? Okay, ladies, so first I would like to say my channel is called Dating Coach. I am a ladies relationship coach. I coach women how to be high value women and bring out the best in the man. Okay? A girl who is trying to date a guy who has a girlfriend, she is not being high value in any way. A woman who is trying to date a man who is married, a woman who is married or in a relationship and is cheating and trying to get somebody else, that is not high value. I'm not going to coach a girl how to get a guy from another girlfriend. It's from another girl. I mean, where are your values? Where is your self-love? Like, do you have any empathy for the other girl? This is what I don't get, girls. Like just because you don't know the other person, don't you ever put yourself in her shoes? And you know what I mean? It's like, we as women, we are very emotional. We are always in touch with our feelings. Like, would you like it if you're married or in a relationship and somebody's trying to steal your boyfriend and is like seducing and flirting with him while he's in a relationship with you? I don't understand how girls don't have the empathy, because we are, as women, we are already designed in a very emotional way. So how can you be so ignorant, Anyway, setting that apart, I would say the key is for you. I will tell you the whole thing, what he's thinking of you and stuff like that. But for you, what is missing for you is a lot of self-love, self-value, and self-care. Because if you are dating a guy or trying to get a guy who has a girlfriend, you're basically saying, I am not worth of a guy who would just treat me as a queen and who would totally sweep me off my feet, and we would just be, he would just be, let's say, mine. He wouldn't be yours because nobody is ever yours, but he would only be, let's say, into you and would only have his love for you. So you going for somebody else and fighting for somebody else's man, you're saying basically, I don't deserve that, so I need to fight for this. And also you're coming across masculine, and you're pursuing the guy, you're fighting for the guy. Okay, so first, you, my love, you need to leave this totally and completely. Start ignoring him. He's already giving you bad energy, bad attention and stuff like that. So you basically start ignoring that. If he's constantly mean to you, you say to him, please do not speak to me in this manner, and you start ignoring him. You don't text him, you don't call him. That is it. If you need to talk like in a work related stuff, you talk very officially with him towards that, and you pull away, you do your own thing, and you concentrate on your own self-value and love and self-respect, because you don't have much of that if you are going for a guy who has a girlfriend. Okay, now what does he think about you? If you think about it logically, you knew that he has a girlfriend and you still slept with him, right? So he already knew that you're a girl who doesn't value herself. So if you don't value yourself and you're being charming and you're pretending to be playful and kind of like light-hearted, or as you say, a player girl, so an easy girl, he was like, okay, let me take it. It's a cake on a plate. Maybe his relationship with his girl, maybe it's not the best. So he's like, okay, I'll just take it. It's a cake on a plate. I'll take it. And then once he took it, you got emotionally involved and you started going crazy on him. So he was like, okay, oh my God, I just took this cake, I just ate it, you know, whatever. And now this girl is going crazy about me. So now I just lost even that attraction that I had for her. So this is why he is mean to you, love, because he doesn't care about you. As simple as that. You know, he saw your easiness, he saw there is connection, there was attraction, he had sex with you, he had that cake, he ate it too, and when you going crazy, like texting him all the time, you know, telling him that you love him and all of that, it's like in every single way you showed him that you cannot control yourself, that you're crazy into him, and you were pursuing him like crazy, even though he had a girlfriend, so still not showing any self-value or self-love and fighting for him. And that just really, really put him off. You know, this is why he's mean to you, because he doesn't care. He's just like, also at the same time, he's obviously pushing your buttons and trying to provoke you more to see how crazy you're gonna go about him, because it's stroking his ego when you're reacting and he knows that you care. So it's stroking his ego even more, and you know, and that's about it. You know, so this is what you need to do. Stop seeing him as a potential towards anything and start loving yourself and concentrating on you. A man falls in love with a woman of high value, a woman who respects herself, values herself. If you girls giving an easy vibe to the guy, you know, you're just thinking, the guy is just thinking, great, it's gonna be easy, I'll take it, I'll flirt with it, I'll have fun with it, I'll take it, it's gonna be easy. You know, so girls, be careful at giving that easy. You can give a little bit of like a light-hearted vibe, like smiling, being friendly, you know, interested to be with. But at the same time, guys test girls, you know, we flirt with women in a certain way where we test them. So for example, he might touch you somewhere inappropriate, let's say, and he will see, will you remove his hand, will you tell him off, or will you let him keep it there? He might make a sexual joke towards you, and he will see, like, will you take it further or will you stop it? You know, so if he has been doing all of that, you were giving him all the, you know, green lights, and he basically went for it. He was like, okay, it's easy, I'm gonna have some fun. And when you went crazy, you totally lost interest. So yeah, girls, another thing that I would like to say, I do not coach girls how to get guys who have girlfriends or anything similar like that, because it's simply not high value. You know, how is that high value? First, leave all that stuff, all that shit, concentrate on loving you. And then when you meet the right guy for you, then you can come to me and I will coach you how to keep him and how to get him to be totally attracted to you, you know, obsessed by you, fall in love with you and all of that, because you love yourself, you value yourself, you respect yourself, your personality shines, you respect the other people, the other relationships and all of that. And yeah, basically like that. So ladies, if you like this video, please press like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I also have an incredible Facebook group which is called High Value Women, and ladies in there are in the same boat, learning how to be women of high value and bring out the best in their man. And join my Instagram, join me on my Instagram. My Instagram is private, so just send me the request. And on my Instagram, I do Instagram lives where I'm answering your questions twice a week during my Instagram live. So if you have a free question, join my Instagram. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful day. Kisses from London.